For me, Berlin history has a kind of moral stature that is unlike any other. And I feel increasingly that it's not just important or pleasurable or interesting to teach about Berlin. It is absolutely necessary. I basically use the opportunity by looking at iconic figures in the history of 20th century Berlin. I use these figures as doorways into studying particular moments in the history of the city. We're talking about some of the most important moments of the 20th century that still define our world today, but also some of the most painful and awful events that occurred in our world. What I do in this course is I try and create a narrative that goes beyond the standard narratives that especially Anglophone students will learn at university and school. I try and find ways of communicating the complexity of these periods, Weimar in the 1920s, the 1950s, and the division of Berlin in the 60s, etc., as a way of allowing students to absorb just how strange and complicated and painful the history of Berlin was, but how it happened, not just World War I, World War II, Hitler, Berlin Wall. What do these things actually mean? And I can see as the course progresses that things students took for granted, like let's say the golden years of Weimar, that they know 5 or 6 things from their high school or university, suddenly it emerges in this complex world. And I can see the difference it makes. I want the students to leave being able to say the names of the places and recognize and feel the city, its history, but also its contemporary world, the contemporary world of Berlin. We do at least one outing a week, and I take them to places we've talked about. And so, for example, on Thursday, we're going to do the Berlin airlift, and I'll take them to Tempelhof Airport in the afternoon. Last week, we did Katte-Kollwitz, and I took them to Neue Wache, which is where a version of one of her works exists. So I constantly link the stories, the historical context with the physical city today. And then I ask them also to populate the world of Berlin with the figures I'm teaching them about, so that they see the city. I always say to them, I want them to be able to show me the lines of sand, the moments of the city's past. And so, the city and the material, the reading, the writing, and the films are all intimately connected in this course.